looking to not let the Falcons restart their order. Out of the windup, the 1-1. Swung at, fly ball. It might be in play for Kingbaum, who's going to work under it. And he does just that. Ben Kingbaum secures out number 3 and the first appearance in the Spring State Baseball Tournament for the Kiel Raiders. Coach Brad May takes his Raiders back to state for the first time since 2017.
The Raiders, first time ever in boys soccer, they're going to head to the WIAA state tournament.
Finish your feet. Sager, right side, gonna pull the trigger. Top of the right side, she found it! My goodness, Tavi Sager. That one did not give Dotson a chance to block it.
That goal ball is coming to Kiel, people. It is coming to Kiel. Raiders win, Raiders win, Raiders.
Kick out 3, Arndt shot fake. Guzman on him. Under 50 seconds to play. Kick out, Jack Heckman 3. Left side! Jack Heckman knocked down the triple.
Biggest 3 that came right there.
15. Timeout, Lakeside Lutheran.
And with that, Madison, Wisconsin, you better get ready. So for the first time in school history, the Kiel Raiders will be moving on to state.
It has been a wonderful ride to be a part of, and guess what? We are coming your way next Thursday, Madison, Wisconsin.
The clock strikes 0 and it's official. The Kiel Raiders are going to Madison. Hello everybody and welcome. Homecoming 2025, Kiel High School. Tonight we have the Kiel Raiders taking on the Chilton Tigers on a nice fall day. It feels like summer, really. I'm Marcus Rumpf here with Brennan Nett. Brennan, we got 2 teams tonight fighting for their playoff lives.
Yeah, can't pick a better night than homecoming, obviously, for Kiel in 2025 here. As you said, Marcus, at the top of the broadcast, absolutely gorgeous night. Sun setting to the west, directly across from us. And you got, 2 teams, as you said, fighting for their playoff lives. And obviously the one coming out tonight is going to put themselves one step closer to that playoff berth.
Today's Kiel Raider football game proudly supported by Premier Financial Credit Union, Todd Olig and New York Life, the Gravel Pit Sports Bar and Grill, Kiel Booster Club, Signature Flooring, and more. Amplify Health by Bellin, down Titletown, Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza, Yard 65 Brewery and Events, Kiel Lounge, Albright Again LLC, On Point Financial Group, Rex Bakery, Collins State Bank, Crest Real Estate, Goodfellas Barbershop, Dynamic Heating and Cooling, Craig Benversi, your Dairyland seed dealer, Drexel Building Supply, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. With that, we're going to send you to break. We'll be back, talk some pregame. You are listening to Kiel Raider Radio.
With over 15 years of experience, Dynamic Heating and Cooling pride themselves on providing fast and friendly heating and cooling repair, maintenance, and installation services through Sheboygan, Manitowoc, and Calumet counties. Don't let weather impact your comfort. Call 920-838-5599 to let them come to your temperature rescue. Dynamic Heating and Cooling proudly supports your Kiel Raiders.
Are you looking for a great atmosphere and great food? Look no further than the Gravel Pit in Kiel. Try one of our great weekly specials. Burgers on Tuesdays, Chef's Choice on Wednesdays, wrap and fries on Thursdays. Get yourself a steak sandwich and fries or a perch basket with potato salad before Raider football on Friday nights. Then finish your week with a crispy chicken sandwich and fries on Saturdays. Call 920-894-8493 for details. The Gravel Pit, located just outside of Kiel on Highway 57.
This is the story about a little empathy. No matter where little empathy looked, it just couldn't find its place in the world. Which was sad, because it had so much to give. Then one day, little empathy made a friend. And the friend took it somewhere it would always be useful and appreciated. Welcome to a place where healthcare is all about caring. Amplify Health, A little empathy changes everything.
Looking to replace the living room floor? Do you want to update the bathroom, switching to hardwood, or are you installing carpet? Signature Flooring & More has you covered. Their showroom is for everyone from flooring installers to DIYers. Find the flooring you need to complete your new kitchen or an updated bathroom by visiting Signature Flooring & More, located next to Dollar General in Kiel. Signature Flooring has you covered from installation to selection to tool rental. Call Ryan today at 920-286-6041 for all of your flooring needs. Stop in at Mike's Kiel Lounge, the coolest bar in town with a bird's eye view of the river. Open every day at noon except Tuesdays at 1:30. Stop in for some great food and drinks and check out our daily specials. On Monday, enjoy half-price appetizers. On Tuesday, cheeseburgers and fries. Wednesday, indulge on chili cheese fries. On Thursdays, brat patties and poppers. And on Fridays, enjoy mini tacos and chicken wings. Right next to the post office in Kiel, visit Mike's Kiel Lounge.
2-1.
Welcome back to Kiel High School. Again, tonight we got the Kiel Raiders taking on the Chilton Tigers. Kiel comes in averaging 18 points per game on the offensive end. Defensively, giving up 28 points per game. Chilton comes in averaging just 8 points per game and giving up 21. Kiel's coming off a dramatic win last week against Valders. Came down to a 2-point conversion. Kiel's defense stepped up at that point. They came away with a 28-27 victory. And it was much needed after that St. Mary Catholic game. Kiel lost 30-31, had a dramatic ending there, scored as time expired, and then got the extra point blocked to go down 30-31 and ended up losing that one. So it was great to get back on track for the Raiders last week against Valders.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, heartbreak 2 weeks ago against St. Mary Catholic. Absolutely incredible ending, obviously, with the exception of the blocked extra point, but the play to get them to that. Then you have that good bounce back going to Valders, who had been playing better throughout the previous part of the season. So, yeah, good things, obviously, for the Raiders the last couple of weeks. Now let's see if they can build on that moving forward.
Chilton comes in 2-4. Their last 2 weeks, they did beat Valders 2 weeks prior, 20-7, and then last week played New Holstein and lost 28-7. That game, however, New Holstein went up 21-0 after the first quarter. Chilton scored, made it 21-7, and it was still 21-7 after 3 quarters. Chilton played New Holstein tough. New Holstein scored a touchdown at the end. Also gave up a punt return for a touchdown, interception return for a touchdown. So you take away those mistakes, they played with one of the better teams in the conference.
Yeah, and that's a big shout out to the Chilton team, well coached obviously by head coach Mike Arndt. To face those kind of adversities and be able to still play with one of the better teams in the conference shows kind of their mental test here.
As we said, should be a good one tonight. Two teams fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive. We're going to send you to one last break here. Once again, you are listening to Kiel Raider Radio.
Go Kiel Raiders! Premier Financial Credit Union proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holstein, and Chilton, Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, please visit yourpfcu.com.
Looking to replace the living room floor? Do you want to update the bathroom, switching to hardwood, or are you installing carpet? Signature Flooring & More has you covered. Their showroom is for everyone from flooring installers to DIYers. Find the flooring you need to complete your new kitchen or an updated bathroom by visiting Signature Flooring & More, located next to Dollar General in Kiel. Signature Flooring has you covered from installation to selection to tool rental. Call Ryan today at 920-286-6041 for all of your flooring needs.
At Parker John's, we do barbecue the right way, from tender pulled pork to slow smoked brisket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not in the mood for barbecue? Our Stonefire pizzas are baked to perfection. Looking to wet your whistle? We've got great craft beers, signature cocktails, and loaded Bloody Marys. Parker John's is a family-friendly place to have a smoking good time. So whether you're here for all-you-can-eat nights or just a great meal, we're bringing the smoking good flavor 7 days a week. Come on down, we can't wait to have you.
Parker John's.
Looking for a bank that knows your name and your story? At Collins State Bank in Kiel, we're more than just numbers and accounts. We're neighbors, friends, and financial partners. For over 100 years, we've been helping our neighbors buy homes, grow businesses, and plan for the future. With personal service you just won't find at the big banks. At Collins State Bank, we're right here with you every step of the way. Collins State Bank, rooted in our community, invested in you.
Are you looking for a sweet treat, delicious pastries, fresh donuts? How about the best fresh baked bread or hard rolls? Rex Bakery is serving up the delicious bakery that we have come to love. Check out the retail location right in downtown Kiel at 319 Fremont Street, or give them a call to set up a wholesale account for your business. Your fourth generation hometown bakery. Rex Bakery, family owned since 1908.
Thank you very much. Kiel High School at the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based events. We request your...
All right, we are back. Props to the Kiel Pep Band for the national anthem. Always good to be back, especially when the band's here.
Yeah, absolutely. Best in the land. Kevin Carlton does a phenomenal job with his group. You know, there's not many better, not only in this area, but across the entire state.
We get around. Being coaches, we've gotten around, heard some pep bands. Kiel's far and away the best.
Oh.
Like, our community is so just lucky to have it. It's gone back to even when we were in school with Sandy Schmeck. Like,
yep, he did a just great job of continuing that lineage and just continuing on.
Number 18, Braden Wumple.
As we are going through starting lineups out on the field. Again, tonight we got the Chilton Tigers taking on the Kiel Raiders. Both teams are coming in 2-4 on the year, 1-3 in the EWC. And again, got to win out if you keep your playoff games or playoff hopes alive. Kiel's got Chilton tonight, New Holstein next week, and then they finish with KLC, who's at the bottom of the conference. So these next two are big.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, no bigger test for this Kiel team. Obviously, kind of backs against the wall, looking to keep that playoff streak alive. And what better way to do it than by beating arguably your two biggest rivals in conference, and tonight in Chilton, and then obviously next week the team to the north in New Holstein.
And again, Kiel coming off that dramatic 28-27 victory against Valders last week. Brady Kienbaum, the quarterback last week, 6 of 10, just 28 yards passing last week, but did a lot of damage on the ground. 20 carries, 122 yards, and had all 4 Kiel touchdowns. And then you're going to see a heavy dose of number 10, Mason Schaefer, tonight for the Raiders last week. 22 carries, 129 yards. Expect to see a lot of those too.
Yeah, and with Schaefer, you know, he's kind of continuing that lineage we talked about, you know, Sandy Schmeck on down to Kevin Carlton from band. Mason kind of steps in and continues that lineage of solid Kiel running backs. Last week, ripping off 129 yards on just 22 carries. So look for him to be a big integral part to that Kiel Raider offense tonight.
Chilton, pretty similar to Kiel in terms of not a lot of passing going on. Last week, Lucas Greschel, he's their quarterback, 6 of 7, 59 yards and a touchdown. You're going to see a heavy dose of him tonight, rushing the ball as well. And then Braden Nanello also, 32 carries on the year, 68 yards. And then Caleb Wiegert, 64 attempts, 289 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the year for him. Chilton's going to kick it off tonight. Kiel back to return. We've got Baldwin back to return. Oh, he's coming off the field now. So Schaefer comes back in. That looks a little more normal. Schwartz also back there. In classic Wisconsin high school fashion, We have someone in the 70s kicking off for Chilton.
Yeah, kind of brings me back to last week Friday watching Sheboygan North and Sheboygan South play. Sells punter wearing number 77. So continuing that streak this week, I see.
Gotta love it. Squib kick coming up the near side, still skipping out. Fielded at the 23. Number 35. And the kicker is there to bring him down around the 39-yard line, and that is where Kiel will begin tonight's drive.
Colin Schwartz doing a good job of picking up the ground ball, and he kind of picked his way through, and he's going to start or give this Kiel offense a good starting spot for the opening drive of the night.
We're going to mark it at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Raiders on a beautiful night for football, maybe even too hot.
I would agree. It was pretty warm. I got up into the press box about 6 o'clock tonight, and it was pretty warm up here at that time.
2 wideouts to the far side. Kienbaum takes a snap, handoff near side. Good move, 45-50, has some room, 40, one man to beat, he is gone, touchdown Raiders. The first play of the game, Mason Schaefer on the scamper.
Schaefer doing a phenomenal job, kind of being patient there, a little jump cut to get away from the Chilton defender, and that was all he needed to bust himself free as he scampers 60 yards on the game's first play from scrimmage. What a start.
Found the edge and was gone. Extra point now. Blake Gardner in there to kick it. It is up. And it is good. What a start for the Raiders. 11:40 to go here in the first quarter. It's 7-0 already.
Yeah, you can't draw up a better start for the Raiders. Obviously, as he said on homecoming tonight. Again, Schaefer with a beautiful, beautiful jump cut gets himself free of all the Chilton defenders, and he was off to the races.
60-yard scamper there for Schaefer. He's got to be one of the faster players in this game for sure.
Oh, yes, he was gone.
So we'll see how Chilton responds to this one. Again, as good of a start as you can have for the Raiders here. And we'll see what this Chilton offense brings to the table. Gardner getting ready to kick it for the Raiders.
Gardner getting set to kick. Enzer and Munson back to receive.
Enzer and Munson are going to be back to receive for the Tigers. Kick is away. Going to be fielded around the 10-yard line. Reverse going, far side. Got some room, cuts it back to the 30, tripped up to the 35-yard line, and that is where the Tigers will begin and try to create their response.
Yeah, Chilton kind of trying to jumpstart themselves here on the ensuing kick return. Braden Anello is the recipient of the reverse. And Kiel did an okay job of kind of stopping that one as Chilton's going to set up shop at about the 37.
Lucas Greschel, the quarterback for the Tigers. 4 wide receivers set here for the Tigers. Motion coming. We got another reverse coming near side. Reverse pass. Launches one deep. Has a man knocked down, incomplete. No flags on the play.
Chilton again going to their trick or bag of tricks here, looking for the reverse back to the wide receiver pass. And on the jump, he had him initially, but Schaefer doing a great job of catching up to the ball that kind of just hung up there for a little bit too long, luckily for Kiel.
Makes you wonder if Kiel doesn't make that big splash right away. Do you call that play immediately if you're Chilton?
It's a good question. Very good question.
2 wide receivers set this time. Motion coming. Fakes the dive up the middle. Option near side. Doesn't pitch it. Spinning inside up to the 40-yard line. Going to give him 4 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6.
Chilton again kind of showing some motion pre-snap. This time they elect to go with the option between the quarterback and the running back, and Groschel looked to be dead to rights early behind the line of scrimmage, was able to muster out 3 to 4 yards. They're bringing up a big 3rd and 6.
Easy to see the Tigers tonight. They got pink socks on tonight, pink armbands.
Pink gloves, a couple of them I see. Sporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I believe.
3rd down, here we go. Fires, has a man, just overthrew him. He was double covered. No flags on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Kiel done a good job there in coverage. Had that one kind of sniffed out from the jump. Number 85 for Chilton, the intended target. He is not listed in our program.
I do not have an 85 either.
Nor do I.
Ricker getting set to punt. Baldwin, Schaefer back to receive.
Baldwin and Schaefer back deep for the Raiders to return.
No rush on the punt. Kick is away. It's going to bounce around the 35 and shoot straight out of bounds there. Unreturnable. And the Raiders will have their second possession. 10:25 to go here in the first quarter.
Kiel taking in their second offensive possession of the night, and again in pretty solid starting field position here, so we'll see what Kiel can do to back up their explosive first drive.
As we said, we're going to see a lot of Kienbaum tonight, a lot of Schaefer. Kiel's second drive of the game here, 10:20 to go here in the first quarter. 2 wide receivers far side. Schaefer is next to Kienbaum in the backfield. Handoff, same play to begin it. Cutting back up to the 35. Driven backwards. They're going to give him 3 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
Kiel running almost the identical play there again on the start of their second drive. This time Schaefer cut down after a gain of 3. Number 33, Howard Sattler in there. The 5'8 sophomore for Chilton, sticking his nose there to shut that one down early.
Hey, why not? Go back to the scoring play immediately. Why not, right?
It's like playing Madden.
Same set here. Schaefer on the opposite side of Kienbaum. Fakes a handoff. Kienbaum firing. Has a man far side. Complete. 1 man to beat. Still battling inside the 10-yard line. A chunk play there for the Raiders.
Ryan holds the receiver open downfield along that far sideline. Perfectly thrown ball by Kienbaum. And Holds literally dragged a Chilton defender for what, a good 15, 20 yards there?
Kiel rushing up to the line. You don't see this much out of the Raiders here. Quick to the line, low snap, hands it off to Schaefer, tripped up on his cut. No gain on the play. Bring up a 2nd and goal from the 9.
Going back to what you were talking about, Kiel kind of going up-tempo there, as you say. Not often they do that. Is that kind of a thing? Coach Esswein smelling a little blood in the water and trying to capitalize on the big gain and really blow this thing open early.
You used to see it a little bit more with Coach Dressler.
Correct.
Where the play wasn't relayed in. The quarterback wasn't running off the field. Two wide receivers near side again. It's Schaefer in the backfield. Fakes a handoff. Kienbaum keeping it himself. He's inside the 5. Still on his feet driving forward. He's going to be short. They're going to mark him around the 4-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and goal from the 4.
Kienbaum elects to keep it on the keeper there and just follows his offensive lineman literally as far as he could take him upfield, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 4.
We'll see if Kiel goes to that power package they are known for at the goal line. Indeed they are. As you can see, 2 linemen behind the line of scrimmage acting essentially as lead blockers. Kienbaum typically follows. He gets a snap, goes in, tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Defenders snuck by on the weak side.
Michael Von Newpert for Chilton sneaks through the line of scrimmage there and is able to cut Kienbaum down for no gain. So it's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 4, maybe the 3.
Kiel changing up their package here. Looks like they're getting out of that power package. We'll see what Coach Eswine draws up here on a big 4th down early in the game here. Go 2 wideouts near side. Direct snap to Schaefer, coming near side. One man to beat, he's in, touchdown Raiders.
This time, direct snap to Schaefer, and he's able to find that near side edge, and he punches it across the goal line for another Raider touchdown as we have fireworks going off in the distance.
That's new.
Absolutely. I'm a big fan.
Little homecoming ad there, actual fireworks. Looks like there's a drone over there also.
There is.
Gardner on for the extra point. 7:09 to go here in the first quarter. Kiel looking to add on. Extra point is good. And with that, Kiel 14, Chilton 0. 7:09 to go here in the first quarter. That last touchdown, little change there. Direct snap to Schaefer. You had Kienbaum going out as the lead blocker. Just those subtle changes making big differences today.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said there, that slight change going back to the play prior to on 3rd down, Kiel going to that barge package or the big guy package. It's something that's not often stopped by opposing teams. And kudos to Chilton, but obviously Kiel on that 4th down makes them pay and makes this one 14-0 early on.
Remember, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, contact Crest Real Estate of Kiel. Your team of real estate professionals for over 25 years. Contact Crest 920-894-HOME or browse current listings at cresthomes.com. Crest Real Estate, experience with results. Special thank you. Lots of sponsors. This has done nothing but build over the years. I mean, when we started, we had 5 or 6. I mean, we're close to 15, 20 now.
It's incredible the support that we get from community businesses.
Kick is away, coming near side. Fake the reverse this time. Coming up the sideline, has some room. 40, 50. Tripped up right at midfield, and a nice return for the Tigers and a good response to that touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. Russell Munson, the return man there for Chilton, is able to find a seam, and he is luckily cut down for the Raiders by number 12, Will Endries, at right around the 50. Beg your pardon, it'll be in Kiel territory.
Generous spot there, maybe. All right, Chilton looking to respond here. Went back to that 4 wide receiver set. Can't quite tell who's in the backfield with Greschel there.
31. Garrett Yeadis.
Yeadis listed at 6', 205, right up the middle. Gain of 3. Bring up a 2nd and 7.
Nothing fancy there. Old school dive play up the middle, and Yeadis picks up about 3 for this Tiger offense.
It's a big drive for Chilton here.
Yeah, they got to get something going to kind of give themselves a little bit of confidence and kind of stem the tide, as it's been all Raiders here through the first half of the first quarter.
Consistency has been key for these Tigers. Shotgun formation, motion coming. 88's going to have it, far side, has the first down and more. Second burst there inside the 30-yard line. Brought down at the 26. A first down for the Tigers.
Jason Kalunga takes the end-around / sweep for the Tigers, and he is able to pick up a solid chunk, bringing it inside of the Kiel 30 at the 27-yard line, excuse me. This is where you need Kiel's defense to make a big-time play here.
We're under 6 to go. Still first quarter, 14-0 Kiel. Back to throw. Looking. Lots of time back there. Scrambling far side. No receivers there. Going to have to run out of bounds. Right at the 20-yard line. Greschel with nice job making something out of nothing.
Yeah, Chilton looking to the air there on that play, and Kiel did a really good job on the back end with their coverage, and Greschel had nothing, pulls it down, and picks up a good 6 where he's escorted out of bounds by Ryan Holz on the far sideline.
Had 2 receivers on the near side. Looked like he might have had 1, but again, you get hands up, it's tough to see. Pulled it down and Made something positive out of it. 2nd and 4 here. 3 in the backfield. Hands it off. Straight dive up the middle.
Again, Yeetus, the carrier. Again, going back to just the straight old dive up the middle.
He's close to a first down. I think they're going to give it to him.
I think so. Also, the far side official, I believe, is signaling to the chain gang to get moving, and they're still not moving. Oh, there they are.
Old school chain gang here yet. We don't have virtual like the NFL does yet.
Not yet. Hopefully soon.
Chilton driving. 1st and 10 from the 17. Single back formation. There's a snap. Greschel fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, breaks 1 tackle. An extra Raider is there. Gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 coming up.
Logan Miller on the stop there as Greschel evaded the initial defender, Andrew Kleinhans, but fell right into the lap of, again, number 53, Logan Miller, and it's a pickup of 1. Kiel's student section comes alive here to our left. Good to see that.
Greschel coming into the game, 79 rushing attempts, 182 yards, 1 touchdown on the year. Motion coming. Snap. Greschel back to throw. Fires across the middle. Defender fell down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chilton on the play action pass there is able to find. Unable to see the number, but again, Kingbaum in coverage there, and I don't know if he just tripped over his own feet or if he tangled up with the receiver, but nevertheless, Chilton answers with a passing touchdown.
He was in a perfect spot to make a play there. Possibly an interception. He was, again, perfect spot and just slipped, leaving the Tiger wide receiver open, and Chilton with a response. We got movement up front there on the extra point. See which way this goes. They're going to call it offsides on the Raiders. And that'll move it up to the 1, and we'll see if Chilton decides to go for 2 here now or not. I guess that is not going to change their mind. They're going to continue on with the extra point.
That they are.
Kick is up, and it is good. 4:11 to go here in the first quarter. 14-7. The Raiders still have the lead.
Yeah, we got some fireworks here in the first quarter.
Do you want a classic cut like a flat top or a modern cut like an undercut? Or are you looking for a new style altogether? If the answer is yes, stop in at Goodfellas Barbershop. Goodfellas is now a father-son business with the ability to accommodate more walk-ins for a great haircut with great service. Come to Goodfellas Barbershop located at 630 Fremont Street. Interested in an appointment? Call 920-894-HAIR. That's 920-894-4247. Goodfellas Barbershop. Cut the way you like it.
So Chilton does a great job of kind of moving the ball down the field here, answering Kiel's 2 quick touchdown drives. So again, you kind of said it prior to the start of this last Chilton drive. It was a big drive for Chilton. Kind of a big one for Kiel again to see if they can keep that momentum going.
Passing-wise, Greschel came into tonight 28 of 50, 339 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And again, Kiel was right there in a good spot defensively. Just, you wonder if the heat tonight, it is humid.
It's very humid.
There's some moisture maybe on the turf. That kick is close to going out of bounds. It indeed does inside the 10.
So that is going to set Kiel up in pretty good field position again to start this drive. Chilton showing quite a bit of respect to the Kiel return men deep, as both kickoffs have been just kind of chip shots, kind of just down the middle of the field.
So the ball's going to come out to the 35.
And the Raider offense will set up for their 3rd drive of the first quarter.
If Chilton's that scared of the kickoff, do you think about making him re-kick it?
That's a good question. correct me if I'm wrong, and help the people along at home, you have that option to make them re-kick it?
You do, yes.
Okay.
Handoff straight up the middle. It's Schaefer trying to break it to the outside. Nothing there. Stumbled down to the 43-yard line. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 coming up.
Schaefer doing a good job taking that carry, kind of just picking and weaving his way through the middle of the field there, and he picks up 8 on first and keeps Kiel ahead of schedule. I'm also a big fan of seeing Kiel running back Mason Schaefer, old school, no gloves whatsoever.
I did notice that. I don't know if I could do that.
Shout out, bringing back the old feeling of switching sports here in baseball with Vlad Guerrero.
That too, I absolutely would not do. Fire near side, has his man, I believe that's Gardner, crosses midfield to the 49-yard line. Quick pass for a first down for the Raiders.
You are correct. Again, Blake Gardner there picks up a first down for the Raiders, kind of just finds that soft spot in that Chilton defense and kind of sets up camp and picks up first down.
The gloves they make now are just so sticky that
it's incredible.
Back at it here. Schaefer is the back. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Keybum fakes a handoff, keeps it himself, has some room up the middle, has a first down inside the 35, up to the 31-yard line of the Tigers.
Kingbum again on the keeper, this time pulling away from Schaefer, and he slashes Chilton through the middle for a gain of about 17.
Good job by Keybum there. Waited till the last possible second to pull that ball from Schaefer. Saw the hole and hit it.
Yeah, it's something we're starting to see here as we progress through the season here with Kingbum, showing off his ability to make a play with his feet.
And that's one of those things. The more you do it, the better you get at reading that defense, seeing those holes.
Correct.
He's starting to get more comfortable in the rushing game, I think, here, and just with this offense in general. Fakes a handoff again. Keembum's got it near side, inside the 25. Wrapped up by a couple Tigers inside the 20. It's going to be another first down for the Raiders.
Kingbum, rinse, wash, and repeat, picks up his second first down in as many plays as he comes off the near side and gashes Chilton again for about 10.
Shout out to fellow Kiel Raider radio member Connor Velker listening in the Velker home.
Also, shout out to my good buddy Joe Seahaver. Thanks for tuning in on a Friday evening.
$1:30 to go here in the first quarter. 14-7 Raiders. They're knocking on the door again. Schaefer's got it this time. Trying to find the edge. Has a first down. Finds the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Raiders.
And again, Mason Schaefer, rinse, wash, and repeat, takes the handoff from Kingbum, scampers around that far end for an 18-yard touchdown run. It was kind of a foot race to the corner, and Schaefer showing off that speed, getting the edge.
Schaefer to hold, Gardner to kick.
Gardner in for the extra point. Might run out of fireworks tonight.
You're not wrong.
How many they bought?
Wouldn't be the worst thing.
Good snap. Hold is good. Kick is also good. 21-7. 1:21 to go here in the first quarter. Our Raider broadcasts are proudly supported by Craig Benversi, your Dairyland seed dealer. KB Seeds is your local Dairyland seed dealer with corn, beans, and DLF seed dealer on the top of the line alfalfa. Craig Benversi, 920-207-0830. Contact him for all your corn, soybeans, alfalfa, grass needs.
Shout out Wisconsin high school football and having a seed dealer in here. Mark that one down on your Wisconsin high school bingo card for the night.
So 21-7. Again, both teams have responded well to some early adversity. We'll see what Chilton can do here. Again, Chilton's not an explosive offense to date, averaging just 8 points per game. They're going to need some fireworks here tonight.
Yeah, and I think kind of as we progress through this game, it all depends on Kiel's defense and how they settle in. And kind of, Chilton's run a lot of motion pre-snap, kind of trying to draw some eyes in different places. We'll see how Kiel does as they progress through this ballgame.
Good kick, fielded on the bounce. The 25-yard line, still on his feet, crosses the 30-35. Jukes his man up to the 42-yard line for the Tigers, and that's where they will try to respond to that Raider touchdown.
Again, Munson on the return for the Tigers. Blake Gardner in on the stop for the Raiders, getting himself a special teams tackle. It's always good to see the kicker ending the play after starting it.
Minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. A lot of action here early.
Yeah, it's been for two teams averaging 18 for Kiel and 8 respectively for Chilton. We're sitting here with 28 combined points so far through the first quarter.
Motion coming. Fakes a handoff, fires across the middle, has a man complete, shakes one defender inside the 20-yard line.
Again, Chilton showing some pre-snap motion. And then they find the tight end over the middle, wide open, running down the seam. Caleb Wiegert to the reception there, and he was able to track that thing inside the Kiel 20.
Chilton doing some damage over the air tonight.
Yeah, you hit it on the head kind of in pregame and early on through the first quarter. Chilton not known for their air offense. Again, Ayers went out there and find success.
Good pass there by Greschel, though. Right in the numbers, right in stride. Chilton's right back up at it. 1st and 10. Dive up the middle. Still on his feet, driving forward to the 12-yard line. Gain of 7.
Josiah Camsold, number 13, the ball carrier there for Chilton. So Chilton kind of showing a host of different running backs and receivers in motion. And this time Camsold, the recipient of the handoff, picks up about 6.
We got 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll see if they get a playoff. They have to be quick. And they do not. So with that, end of the first quarter. Your score, Kiel 21, Chilton 7. We'll be right back. You're listening to Kiel Raider Radio.
House-made craft beers and cocktails in our newly renovated tap room, brew house, and event hall. With over 14 craft beers and cocktails now on tap, Yard 65 Brewery is a family-friendly venue that is perfect for afternoons on the patio, evenings out, or as an event space for weddings, meetings, and celebrations of all sizes. Stop in to experience the historical charm of the Yard 65 Brewery in downtown Kiel. Follow us on Facebook for updates on current beer offerings and specials. Yard 65 Brewery in Kiel.
Are you looking for someone to build you, your new house, or maybe remodel your old aging home? Maybe you need some small work done like installing a storm door or a new window. Those little home improvements that you just can't find the time for, or maybe you just don't know how. If interested, give us a call at 920-894-7507 or shoot us an email at albrightagainllc@yahoo.com. Jobs big or small, call Albright Again Home Improvements for all your home improvement needs.
All right, welcome back. On to the second quarter we go. 21-7 Raiders, but Chilton is knocking on the door. 2nd down and 4 from the 12-yard line. They're up to the line and ready to go. Awaiting the snap. Motion coming. Near side, inside the 10, brought down at the 8-yard line. He's going to be close to a 1st down.
Kalunga, the ball carrier, again on that sweep motion action from Chilton.
And indeed, it is going to be enough for a 1st down. So 1st and goal from the 8 for the Tigers.
Colin Schwartz in on the stop for the Raiders.
So last time they were near the goal line, they did elect a pass, and Greschel delivered one. We'll see 4 wide receivers this time. Motion coming, near side, fakes the handoff. Greschel's going to have it himself, No gain there. Looked like a broken play.
Yeah, timing looked a little funky there as Kalunga came in motion pre-snap and kind of looked a little wonky on who was supposed to be the ball carrier there as Groschel ended up just taking the hit.
It almost looked like he was expecting the second guy to take it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he looked surprised when he didn't. Little hesitation there. Second down and goal from the 9. Again, very important for Chilton to put up some points here. Here's a snap. Looks like a keeper. Going to pull up to throw. Looking in the end zone. Fires through the hands of a receiver. And then almost intercepted by the Raiders. In the end, it falls incomplete out of bounds.
Kalunga, the intended receiver, as Chilton design, rolls that one out to the far side. And Kiel did a good job of kind of staying home and containing everything. And as you said, that was nearly picked off the tip drill.
Good pass on the move, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hit his receiver right in the hands. I mean, that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a really good throw, and unfortunately for Chilton and fortunately for Kiel, it finds the turf.
Third and goal from the 9 here. Tough down and distance. Motion coming. Fakes the handoff. Greshel coming near side. Option. Pitches inside the 5. Spinning to the 3-yard line. He's shy of the end zone. Going to bring up a big 4th down early in this game.
Yeah, big time 4th down coming up here for the Tigers as Wiegert, the ball carrier there, motions kind of into the backfield, and it allows Chilton to go with the option. And he pitches it to Wiegert, and he's able to drag some defenders down to the 2. It's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 2.
10:21 to go, second quarter. 4th down for the Tigers. Motion coming. Here we go. Fakes the handoff. It's a pass. Scrambling far side. Looking in the end zone. Fires. Touchdown Tigers. There is a flag. A late flag coming.
Groschel scrambles to his right. Kind of broken play.
I think some linemen got downfield there. Indeed it is. Ineligible man downfield for the Tigers. Again, when that play broke, I think some linemen shot upfield. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Bring it back to the 7 and repeat 4th down.
Big time lucky break here for the Raiders. We're going to see what Chilton does here on 4th and goal from the 7. Big time play here for this ball game early on here with 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Little surprised they passed there.
Yeah,
Kiel did a good job defending it.
Again, they look to roll him out to the right side.
2 wide receivers split out. Back to throw. Looking. Under pressure. Scrambling far side. Going to take it himself. I believe he crossed the line of scrimmage. Lost one in the end zone. Incomplete. But it looked like he passed the line of scrimmage anyways.
Yeah, he was kind of scrambling for his life there, trying to find anything open in the end zone. I was looking in the end zone, and Kiel did a really good job of holding, kind of holding the fort down in the end zone. And luckily for Kiel, they're going to take over on downs here.
Big stop, 10:01 to go here in the first half. 21-7 Raiders.
See what Kiel can do on their 4th offensive possession for the game.
Yeah, see if we can build off this momentum here.
And this time they got a long way to go.
I mean, really, they've been able to do whatever they want on offense so far. They've been able to run. They've had some success through the air. A nice prolonged drive would be great here. Handoff up the middle is Schaefer. He is gone. No one is going to catch him. Mason Schaefer with another touchdown tonight. This one, 93 yards.
So much for that long, prolonged drive, you say.
One play works.
Yeah, Schaefer says, heck with that. We're just going to go for 93. Put himself well over 100 here with 3 touchdowns here in the first half with 9:47 remaining in the first half.
93 yards on that one on top of a 60-yard touchdown earlier.
Again, shout out to that Kiel offensive line, just doing great jobs and great things, kind of opening up, gaps for Schaefer and all these running backs to kind of scoot through.
Extra point is good. Your score, Kiel 28, Chilton 7. With over 15 years of experience, Dynamic Heating and Cooling is the only call you need to make for your air conditioner, furnace, air handler, boiler, or ductless system needs. They offer free estimates so you know exactly what to expect when they come to your temperature rescue. Call 920-838-5599 for your heating and cooling needs. Dynamic Heating and Cooling supports your Kiel Raiders.
Yeah, and Dave Meyer sitting to our left here operating the scoreboard makes a really good point there. That's a 14-point swing realistically in all things seriousness there with Chilton being shut out at the 7 and Kiel scoring on the ensuing play. That's a big-time swing in this ball game for your Raiders.
And again, this Kiel offense, they've showed some life the last few weeks. Putting up 30 points against St. Mary Catholic, putting up 28 last week against Valders, and now 28 in the first half. Good kick, fielded at the 15. Weaving his way through some defenders. Powers forward to the 40-yard line, and the Tigers are going to start with good field position here.
Yeah, again, Chilton doing a really good job on every kick return they've had so far through this ball game where they've started in really good field position. Their worst starting position, I believe, was back at like the 37-yard line. So every possession they've taken over has been in good shape.
You know what? Really, Chilton's offense has been able to do some nice things also. Just that last drive just ended, 7 yards short.
Yep.
If it weren't for that penalty, they'd be right there again. So they're doing some nice things too. Motion coming. Handoff, dive right up the middle. Nice gain there. Near the first down, right up at midfield.
Yedis, the ball carrier for the Tigers, right up the gut, picks up 10 for the Tiger offense.
And Yedis is a big kid.
He's very big.
He's over 200 pounds. That's a tough guy to bring down.
6 foot, 205, just a junior is Yedis for the Tigers.
Back in base formation, motion. Fakes the handoff up the middle. Quarterback's going to keep it. Ripped down after a gain of 8-yard line. It's Greshel again. Second down and 2.
Greshel on the option decides to keep that one instead. Picks up 8, keeping them ahead of the chains on second. Kind of looking over this whole roster for this Tigers offense. They're very young. Most of their skill players just juniors.
They have decent size also.
They're very...
Straight dive up the middle, got some room. Spinning his way down to the 26-yard line. Just simple dives, getting the job done for the Tigers.
Again, Yedis on the ball carry. Again, just kind of straight up the gut again. Picks up another Tiger first down as Chilton's doing a good job of kind of getting what they want right now, too. And this time of the ball game, they need it. Sitting up here in the box looking at Yedis kind of throws you back to Mike Allstott. Just a big body coming at you.
They don't make him like that anymore.
No.
Straight dive again and just bullying his way inside the 20. Yedis again.
Kind of forces Kiel's hand here on the defensive side. What do you do to help take that away? Especially with the amount of pre-snap motion that they do show. The key to achieving your long-term financial objectives is preparation. Putting your strategy into action starts with a simple phone call to your local New York Life agent, Todd Olig. You can find Todd on the 300 block of Fremont Street in Kiel. He looks forward to seeing you, and go Raiders.
7:49 to go here in the first half. Again, it is homecoming tonight, so we will have an extended halftime. We'll stay right here for the band. They have a performance. Dance team has a performance. We'll stay here for that. Also, I see garbage cans down there. Could there be a garbage can drum line, maybe?
I'm liking the looks of this.
A lot of festivity. Still time. If you're listening at home, get on over here.
Yeah, lots going on down here at Fifrick Field.
There's still room. There's raffles going on down there. All kinds of good stuff. There's fireworks.
Yeah, you got a little bit of everything. Or if you're content sitting at home listening to us, let us know where you're listening from. We're glad we give you a shout out here on Kiel Raider Radio.
All right, Chilton back at it. Second down at 3. And flag coming in on that far side. Being offside on Kiel. It's going to give the Tigers a first down, the easy way.
Yeah, those mental mistakes are ones that you not only circle to kind of go over early on in the next week, but it's those ones that kind of just infuriate coaches. You know, those mental mistakes that cost you, especially in this case, giving them a fresh set of downs.
Motion coming. Handoff right up the middle. Lots of room again. Breaks one tackle, spinning. He's close to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Again, Chilton going back to the well, just straight dive up the middle, and this time he finds pay dirt.
Those dives have been absolute killers. There is a player down on the field. It is a Tiger. I think it is Josiah Campsell, it seems, is the injured Tiger. With this break, just remember, a proud supporter of Raider Radio, the Kiel Booster Club provides support for all students and all co-curricular at Kiel High School. The KBC raises funds through a variety of events, including the Kiel Triathlon, which just happened a couple weeks ago, raffles, uncorked, and concessions to financially support all co-curriculars while enhancing experiences and creating opportunities beyond KAST's budgetary contributions. Find out more info at KielBoosterClub.com. Follow us, Kiel Booster Club, on Facebook. Kiel Booster Club is the entire reason this is going on. Kiel Raider Radio is going on.
Yeah, and we can't thank them enough, obviously, being able to bring you not only football, boys and girls basketball, this year volleyball adding into the mix. So it's great to see the Booster Club, supporting all of not only, Kiel athletics, but across the whole entire spectrum with the theater program as well. So, again, shout out to the Booster Club for making this possible.
And, again, Brendan and I started this in 2018. We were the original Kiel Raider Radio then, when it was just radio. We did not have any video, nothing like that. We had I forget what the website was called.
NEW Sports, I believe?
No, it was a different, it was just a random website that we streamed through. And we had the link. You could see how many devices would log in and listen at that point. And
yes, kids, back in this time, we had to walk uphill both ways.
But point being, the little backstory there, as we have some time here, as they're still looking at the Chilton Tiger out there, the injured Tiger. Chris Learman, the starter of this. He was doing it at Bayport. Came to us with the idea to bring it into Kiel. I went to a Booster Club meeting, pitched them the idea. They donated all of our equipment with a smile, and they've continued to do that and support us. They, pay for advertising. They have paid for, to advertise playoff games. You actually have to pay to broadcast them. They cover that. So they've done a lot of stuff for Kiel Raider Radio and just obviously the Kiel schools in general. So many thanks to them.
Yeah, agreed. And it's a great thing to see, being able to bring you not only high school football, but, all the other sports and other activities we mentioned previously.
And then now, too, how great has, Connor was great at this. It was a great experience for him. Now, passing it on to Miles. Miles has been fantastic. Miles DeTroy, and it's been kind of everything we expected it to, and just wanted, students to get more involved and It's been great.
You know, and obviously it expanded. We have a golf outing now, obviously, and you know, we give away scholarship money to not only Miles, Connor's a recipient, there's recipients from other schools as well, so it's just great overall.
Extra point is a skyscraper. Just gets over the bar, and it's 28-14.
Thing hung in the air forever.
It was a bad snap. So it took the holder a while to get that ball down, and then, yeah, just a rainbow of an extra point. I do have some score updates also by Mr. Craig Hoffman. 8 minutes ago, second quarter, New Holstein 3, Brillion 0. 7 minutes ago, second quarter, KLC 7, Valder 0. And still first quarter, Roncalli 0 and Menasha St. Mary's 0 also. 3-0.
Quick shout out to my lovely girlfriend's family, Oma, Ariel, Aspen, and Bonnie, watching from Des Plaines, Illinois. Thanks for tuning in.
By Craig's tally also, Mason Schaefer has 190 yards right now and 4 touchdowns.
Absolutely
in this
incredible.
Game. And remind you, there are 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Line drive, kick far side. That's going to be close to going out of bounds. We're going to field it anyways. Cuts it back to the far sideline, and good coverage there by the Tigers. Kiel's going to take over at the 22.
Yeah, again, good squib kick there from Chilton. Coverage was phenomenal as Kiel's going to shut up shop in their worst starting field position, I believe, of the evening, with the exception of the turnover on downs by Chilton a couple possessions ago. Ball spotted at about the 22. If your Coach Eswine, is the play sheet pretty easy? Just hand the ball to Schaefer and get out of the way?
Absolutely. Maybe an early play action, look for a big play, but give it to your horse. Again, 190 yards in the first half already. And there he is, zigzagging his way. Tigers covered that one pretty well. Gain of 2, second down and 8.
This time the Tigers are able to shut down Schaefer early, picking up 2. Nanala went on the stop for the Tigers.
Gain of 1, second and 9.
Derek Meyer texting in, another guy that helps out with Kiel Raider Radio every now and then. Getting a lot of texts about the fireworks. People listening at home, they hear the fireworks in town, so they know something exciting happened. It's kind of ruining it for them. Fakes the handoff. Kienbaum's going to take it himself. Far side, trying to find the edge. Has it. Couple Tiger defenders up there. Knocks him out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Take it back. They're going to mark him 46. Nice run there. And again, a good decision by Kienbaum.
Yeah, and, you know, we talked about at the start of this drive, you know, what do you do? Just hand it to Schaefer and get out of the way. But that's the beautiful thing about having Kienbaum as your quarterback. He's doing all the right reads tonight, and he's been able to gash this Tigers defense also.
Well, and again, with the half Schaefer has had,
correct,
he's going to get a lot of the attention. Linebackers' eyes are going to be on Schaefer. And again, just a good decision there by Kienbaum.
If I had to estimate, Kienbaum's got to be somewhere in the neighborhood of probably 50 to 60 on the ground by now.
Yeah, as a team, the rushing yards are adding up, that's for sure. 1st and 10 here for the Raiders. They're driving, 6:44 to go. First half. Schaefer trying to find the edge outside. Gain of 2 there.
Slim pickings there this time again for Schaefer as he tries that far sideline for a gain of 1.
And big plays tonight. The Raiders have been able to find that edge. On this drive, I mean, the Tigers have done a good job of securing that edge and setting that edge and not letting Schaefer get there, because really his speed is his biggest attribute.
Correct. He kind of does a great job of being patient, kind of picking his way through, and he finally finds those seams, and that's where he just shows that gear shift and just goes.
2nd down and 9. 6 minutes ago, first half, 28-14 Raiders. Motion coming near side. There's the flip to Schwartz. Spinning his way off one tackle, firing forward, still on his feet. Driving to the 30-yard line. Good second effort there by Schwartz.
You know, and again, kudos to Coach Eswine there for that play call there, bringing Schwartz off that sweep. from the far sideline. He's able to pick up a big, tough first down here for the Raiders to keep this thing moving.
And again, they really haven't had to get creative so far.
No, it's just been bread and butter and take what you're seeing.
Yep. 2 wide receivers here. You got Ryan Holtz on that near side. Big receiver there. Back to throw is Kienbaum. Fires across the middle. Nobody there. Had 2 receivers kind of crisscrossing there.
Raiders looking to the air there. Not much doing over the middle as the ball finds the turf. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. We do have a flag down on the field, too. Flag is at the 34-yard line.
I think it's going to be holding on Kiel.
Based on how this is going, yes, it is.
Holding against Kiel.
It's going to cost them 10.
Be first down and 20. Far chain game, got to change that down. They have it 2nd and 20. It should be first down. Handoff near side. Can't quite see that Schaefer again. It is. He's going to get 5 on that one.
Again, Chilton kind of doing a better job here settling on this drive and not letting Schaefer get the edge. Only picks up 5 this time. You know, it's sad when you say only 5, which is usually a good carry, but for Schaefer tonight, 5 is one of his shorter ones.
First down was first down was the pass.
But it was a penalty.
Correct.
Yeah. The dog marker, the side judges.
He's saying
the first one was a.
Here's Kienbaum, or I'm sorry, Schaefer, direct snap going far side, cutting up near that first down marker. He's going to be short, a couple yards short.
Schaefer this time is able to kind of pick his way off that far side edge. Picks up a big chunk, but again, it's going to bring up 4th and about
I don't get how it's 4th down. I believe that first down was an incomplete pass, but there was a penalty.
Correct.
And they never reset it to first down. But that marker is showing 4th, and that last play, the lead official was showing third down.
What happened to the holding call?
As you can hear, the booth is not happy. Oh, and Chilton Tiger jumps off sides, and the down situation may not matter.
Correct.
As this should give the Raiders a first down.
Encroachment against the Tigers. That's enough for a Raider.
And indeed it is going to give the Raiders
What's
a first
the old
down.
saying? Ball don't lie?
Correct. Shout out Rasheed Wallace. Getting all the old school
Sheed.
athletes thrown into this broadcast in the first half.
Those favorite teams growing up is always the Trailblazers. Sheed was out there. Chauncey Billups, I believe, was on them for a while.
Bonzi Wells, Scottie Pippen towards the end of his career.
All good stuff. Low snap. Kienbaum's going to try to salvage something, still on his feet. And they're going to mark him inside the 15. Good job by Kienbaum there to salvage that play.
Kienbaum picking the snap up off the turf and is able to scramble for 7. Several times tonight, this has been a couple of low snaps for Kiel. This one low and hits the ground.
We got 2:50 to go here in the half. So again, Kiel wants to milk as much clock as they can here. Chilton doesn't get that ball back. If you can get a score here, make it 35-14 going into half, that's pretty big.
It's massive.
2 wide receivers near side. Be Holtz and Gardner. Kienbaum, handoff Schaefer. Zigzagging his way inside the 10. Gonna have a first down. First down and goal from the 9.
Schaefer again picking his way off that far side, puts his foot in the turf and goes north, picks up a first down for the Raiders.
Schaefer sitting here, 4 touchdowns here in the first half, over 200 yards rushing.
Clock continues to wind under 2 minutes here.
Again, take your time, no rush. You're looking at that back official until he starts counting. That's when you got to go. Handoff, Schaefer. Following his blockers, nice patient run there. Second effort inside the 5. He's going to be knocked up at the 2-yard line.
Good play there from the Raiders. Offensive line kind of paving the way, getting a push up field, and Schaefer just following them as far as they can take him.
That good cutback to the middle to follow some blockers. $1:20 to go here, first half.
Ball spotted at the 2-yard line.
Again, Kiel taking their time, let that clock run. 28-14 lead, looking to add to it. Kienbaum awaiting the snap. Here we go. Handoff, Schaefer cuts back, touchdown Raiders.
Why not give the man his 5th touchdown of this first half? Mason Schaefer plunges across the goal line again for the Raiders. And the Raiders again push this one to 34-14 pending the Blake Gardner point after attempt.
Good timing there too, just 47 seconds left. As we've talked, Chilton's passing game is not the greatest. They've done a great job on the ground, but obviously no time for that. They do have 3 timeouts left. One thing to note is that extra point is good. It's 35-14 Raiders.
Yeah, and it's...
Remember, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, contact Crest Real Estate of Kiel. Your team of real estate professionals for over 27 years. Contact Crest 920-894-HOME. Or browse current listings at cresthomes.com. Crest Real Estate, experience with results. So 47 seconds to go here in the first half. 35-14 Kiel. Mason Schaefer, 5 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely incredible first half from that young man. Off chance, do you know what the school record is for rushing touchdowns in a game?
I do not.
Connor,
we could probably
give us
find
the
out.
answer here.
I would yards also.
Statman Connor Velker.
Again, we got a whole half to go yet. Kick is away by Gardner. We fielded in the air around the 12. The reverse is happening. Trying to find some room on that far side. 25 spinning his way across the 30. Knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line is where the Tigers will take over. 35 seconds to go in the half.
Schmitz the return for the Tigers on the reverse.
Kiel defenders on that far side did a nice job of staying put and setting that edge. Historian is looking at the record.
This is why we pay you the big bucks, Connor.
As the band's getting ready to go out here. Again, dance team will be at halftime. We'll bring all that. We'll stay here for it all. 2 wide receivers near side, 1 far for Chilton. Back to throw is Greschel. Looking, fires near side. And that pass is nearly intercepted by Holtz. Great play. And that was close to a pick 6.
Holtz ran that route almost better than the Chilton wide receiver. Half a step earlier, and he's still running to the north end zone.
Good job undercutting that route. Dangerous throw. 2nd down and 10, 27 seconds to go here in the first half. See if that scares the Tigers into running now here. Scrambling, far side, fires, has a man, gain of just 5 on that one. Remember, 3rd and 5, 22 seconds to go in the half.
Greschel rolls right, finds Mason Ludwig on the far sideline, toe tap for 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 here. 22 seconds remaining in the first half.
And I believe if you're thinking field goal, I don't believe Chilton has attempted many this year. I don't know where I put my stats, but if I remember correctly, it is not many.
I do not.
And they've had 3 or 4 guys try extra points on the year
They
also.
are 4 of 8 on point afters.
Okay. Trying for an end around near side. Kiel's all over that. And clock is ticking away. We're at 10 seconds, still running. Chilton's getting up to the line, possibly run one last play here on 4th down. 3, 2, I don't think they're going to get one off. And they are not. With that, that'll take us to halftime. Your score, Kiel 35, Chilton 14. Again, we're going to stay here. We'll watch the band, we'll watch the dance team, and then we'll head over to ads. Extended halftime here tonight. Again, homecoming 2025. Your score, Kiel 35, Chilton 14. We'll let you enjoy the Kiel band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Homecoming 2025. Now taking the field for halftime performance is your Kiel High School band. Tonight, the band will celebrate music from the movies, performing selections from a few of the world's most famous summer blockbusters, including the suspense classic about a giant man-eating fish, the film that stars our favorite superhero, not Kevin Carlton, who leaps tall buildings in a single bound, and the movie about our beloved mythical Viking Hiccup, who shows us how to befriend fire-breathing dragons. Join us for an adventure and enjoy the soundtracks that have captured the imagination of audiences around the world. To present their summer blockbuster halftime performance, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the 2025 Kiel High School Band. 2025 included a celebration of the 50th anniversary of the American thriller film Jaws, and also marked another installment in the widely popular Superman film franchise, totaling 17 releases since the year 1948. Our next selection is from another successful movie that gave us a sequel this past summer. Please enjoy music from How to Train Your Dragon. Next, we'd like to feature members of our low brass section along with our drum line on a special piece entitled Groove Yard. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Kiel High School drum line. together for your Kiel High School band. Kevin Carlton, you are their superhero. Next up, the dance team.
This is the story about a little empathy. No matter where little empathy looked, it just couldn't find its place in the world. Which was sad, because it had so much to give. Then one day, little empathy made a friend. And the friend took it somewhere it would always be useful and appreciated. Welcome to a place where healthcare is all about caring. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
As with most other things in life, the key to achieving your long-term financial objectives is preparation. Your goal may be to protect your family during your working years, or guarantee your own retirement security. These things won't happen by accident. It is important to map out a strategy that will help you meet those goals. The good news is that it is never too late to start. Of course, preparing your financial future can be intimidating. Luckily, you do not have to do it alone. Putting your strategy into action starts with a simple phone call to your local New York Life agent, Todd Oleg. You can find Todd on the 300 block of Fremont Street in Kiel. Todd brings knowledge and expertise to help families and businesses in Kiel and surrounding communities achieve financial success. He looks forward to seeing you soon
Go Raiders.
Enjoy house-made craft beers and cocktails in our newly renovated tap room, brew house, and event hall. With over 14 craft beers and cocktails now on tap, Yard 65 Brewery is a family-friendly venue that is perfect for afternoons on the patio, evenings out, or as an event space for weddings, meetings, and celebrations of all sizes. Stop in to experience the historical charm of the Yard 65 Brewery in downtown Kiel. Follow us on Facebook for updates on current beer offerings and specials. Yard 65 Brewery.
Kaya Murphy, our NHS representative. Kaya is the daughter of Brian and Mariah Murphy. She is escorted by the graceful Carson Woods, our dance representative. Carson is the son of Mary Beth Woods. Next up, we have the determined Aaron Stefani, our baseball representative.
Go Kiel Raiders. Premier Financial Credit Union proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holsting, and Chilton, Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, please visit yourpfcu.com.
Are you looking for a great atmosphere and great food? Look no further than the Gravel Pit in Kiel. Try one of our great weekly specials. Burgers on Tuesdays, Chef's Choice on Wednesdays, wrap and fries on Thursdays. Get yourself a steak sandwich and fries or a perch basket with potato salad before Raider football on Friday nights. Then finish your week with a crispy chicken sandwich and fries on Saturdays. Call 920-894-8493 for details. The Gravel Pit, located just outside of Kiel on Highway 57.
Are you looking for someone to build you, your new house, or maybe remodel your old aging home? Maybe you need some small work done like installing a storm door or a new window. Those little home improvements that you just can't find the time for, or maybe you just don't know how. If interested, give us a call at 920-894-7507 or shoot us an email at albrightagainllc@yahoo.com. Jobs big or small, call Albright Again Home Improvements for all your home improvement needs.
At On Point Financial Group, we offer a straightforward, holistic approach to building financial strategies focused on you, your schedule, your circumstance, and your objectives. Whether you are preparing for a milestone life event like retirement, sale of a business, or simply looking for financial protection for the future, On Point Financial Group promises to offer you a new level of attention, insight, and guidance.
At Drexel Building Supply, our mission is to supply happiness. And with that, we are committed to finding the best team members, supporting the local builder, and maximizing profits to do Jesus' work here on earth. From lumber and trusses to cabinets and doors, let us be organized on your behalf for your next project. Visit us at 274 Cemetery Road in Kiel, or give us a call at 866-328-2583.
Are you looking for a sweet treat? Delicious pastries, fresh donuts? How about the best fresh baked bread or hard rolls? Rex Bakery is serving up the delicious bakery that we have come to love. Check out the retail location right in downtown Kiel at 319 Fremont Street, or give them a call to set up a wholesale account for your business. Your fourth generation hometown bakery. Rex Bakery, family owned since 1900.
Together in speed and community, please welcome Adler Curry, our track rep. Adler is the son of Michael and Monique Curry. He is escorting the resourceful Addie Vogel, our Mission Club representative, and a daughter of Lee and Michelle Vogel. Now let's welcome the determined Armando Moreno Cruz, our cross-country rep. Logan Bruner, our basketball rep, is shooting for the stars. He is the son of Chris and April Bruner. In another dynamic partnership, let's hear it for the talented Miles Detroit, the son of Michael and Jennifer, as our band representative. He is walking with Kyle Koenig, our fishing club rep, and the son of Brett and Carey. And finally, another powerful partnership. Let's welcome our last group of the evening. The skilled Trevor Heller, our soccer rep, is the son of Paula and Jason Heller. He is walking with Logan Kautzer, our wrestling rep, and his son of Chad and Melanie. Please welcome me in congratulating all of our homecoming court reps. Let's give them a round of applause. King and Queen will be voted on at our dance on Saturday night and will be announced at that time. Adults of these exceptional young adults can join them at 10 o'clock on Saturday night to boogie down. The King and Queen will be voted Saturday night, and the winners will be announced at that time. Reps and your adults are invited at 10 to join them for the celebration. One more round of applause for the homecoming court. And that concludes our halftime performances.
All right. We are back.
Yes, we are.
Homecoming halftime, always an event. Again, a little bit longer, but obviously band killed it again. Props to the dance team, finishing out their dance without music.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before. You hear their counts.
Yep. Absolutely incredible for the dance group. Unfortunate that their music was unable to play, but nevertheless, the team kind of fought through it and did their job.
Props to them for just sticking with it. Like I was impressed. So we got a little bit here. Teams out here stretching now again after that long halftime. Got to get right back into it. Again, Kiel scored end of the first half, make it 35-14 in a just offensive explosion of a first half.
Yeah, two teams.
To our voice of the Raiders, Tim Valker. So we see Tim Valker and wish him happy birthday.
Anybody that didn't catch that one at home, our lovely PA announcer Tim Valker celebrates a birthday today.
And listen to this. The crowd is breaking into a happy birthday song.
It's quite nice.
Thank you very much. No, we did appreciate it. Marilyn Reminger and I were classmates back in 1950 something.
So Tim also, props to him, he kind of started the tradition during basketball games of everybody getting into the national anthem and everybody in the gym singing the national anthem.
Yeah, that was always kind of one of my big favorites in non-con games especially.
Still does it.
Yeah.
Band is not there. He'll get everybody going.
Yep.
And then everyone is expected to sing along. And
very, very assertive in the way he does it too, and everyone will join along.
Brendan, you're getting a little happy birthday love here.
Yeah.
No song for you, though.
Nope. Thankfully. Don't need any eyes on me, so we're all good here.
So, again, your story of the first half, 35-14 Kiel. And for Kiel, it's been the Mason Schaefer show. 5 touchdowns. The record, we are told, is 6 in a game, which has stood for a very long time.
1936.
Do you have a name on that?
I saw it. Arthur Eddie Kramer versus Slinger back in 1936 with 6 rushing touchdowns.
And then the rushing record for yards is 305. And, I mean, we don't have any official word as where Mason Schaefer's at, but he's over 200 for sure.
Yeah, and these stats coming in compliments of Craig Hoffman sitting down on the Kiel sideline.
So history is a possibility tonight.
Very much in play.
Getting ready to go here, second half. Again, 35-14 Raiders. Kiel is kicking off. Chilton's been able to move the ball, though. So this game is not over.
No, far from.
Chilton found something at the end of that first half of those dives up the middle, getting chunk plays every time. So now they have that time again to put a drive together here, and we'll see their response. Line drive kick, going to take one bounce, fielded at the 15. Faking the reverse again. Finds a hole, breaks a tackle, 35-40. Still on his feet. There are 2 flags thrown back around the 25-yard line as a rugby scrum is still going out there up to midfield. But this one might be coming back.
Yeah. 2 flags kind of came in different times. One on that far sideline and then one kind of the middle of the field. So we'll see what's going on here. And we will let the officials sort it all out.
And indeed, it is going to be on the Tigers. It's a hold. And that's going to be coming back. For Chilton, they had an early touchdown pass from Greshel. Kiel defender tripped, left a guy wide open in the end zone for a touchdown, and then Kamsel had a dive up the middle for a touchdown, and I believe he was the injured Tiger, and I have not seen him out there since. So here we go. Chilton starting the second half here. First possession, flags all over blowing that play dead. And there's been some movement up front there.
Sloppy half or start to the second half. It's going to be an offsides penalty against the Raiders.
It's tough. You score that touchdown at the end of the first half, and then that long halftime. It's homecoming, a lot of stuff going on, and you got to come back here and a roughed pitch, still loose, and I think Chilton's got that one back.
And that they did. Wiegert, the Tiger, to pounce on it.
It was a two-handed pitch. Typically options, you're going to see that one-handed pitch. This one was two. I think a little indecision there by Greshel there. And Chilton lucky to keep it. Loss of just 3, 2nd and 8. 4 wide receiver set here. Motion coming. Fakes the dive up the middle. Pass Greshel. Looking. Scrambling near side, crossing the 25, out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Greshel pulls down the pass attempt and scampers for 5 or 6 yards. Should pick up a first down here. Good coverage.
The near side official should be the one
that holds the line of scrimmage, correct?
Correct. It was right by him, but the far side is giving him the first down. Yeah, the near side's going to come in and fix it. It's at the 28. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2. And again, I think they got that one correct. Sometimes you just need that extra couple seconds to
get back on the same page.
So 3rd and 2, again, these are big plays here for Chilton early in the second half. They got to get something going. 4 wide receiver set. Greshel's to the quarterback. Motion coming. Dive up the middle. Second effort, he's right on that 30-yard line. If he made the 30, he's going to have the first down.
Yep.
And they're going to move the sticks.
Just a little old school football again. It's going to be just enough for a Tiger first down.
Score update, 3rd quarter, New Holstein 10, Brilliant 7. 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Valders 14, KLC 13. No updates from Roncalli. Base formation here for the Tigers. Motion coming. Fakes a sweep. Coming near side is Greshel. Nice tackle on the end there.
Josh Baldwin coming in for the Raiders and shutting that one down for a minimal gain. Beg your pardon, it's going to be about a 4-yard gain.
Could have been worse, though. That's a great tackle there.
Agreed. He had a
holding them to 3 instead of 10 plus.
Pretty good head of steam starting there, and Baldwin doing a good job of shutting that one down.
9:50 to go. 3rd quarter. 35-14. First drive of the second half. Greshel takes the snap, coming near side. Got some blockers ahead of him. Spinning up to the 40-yard line. He's going to be shy of that first down. We have a 3rd down and 1.
Greshel picks up a couple there for the Tigers. It's going to make it 3rd and 2.
Again, late first half, we saw a steady dose of just straight dives up the middle for the Tigers, and they found some success with it. See what they go to here on a big 3rd down and 1. Coming near side. Greshel following his blockers. Going to get a couple. And he's going to have just enough for another first down for the Tigers.
Just a straight keeper there for the Tigers. And again, as you said, going to be enough for a Tiger first down, as they kind of shown here. They're able to move the ball here early on in this third quarter. Couple shout outs here. High school classmate of mine, Jared Minert, tuning in at home, and also my lovely girlfriend, Jennifer, tuning in at home.
There's a handoff, 88 far side on the sweep. Kiel's all over that one. Loss of a couple. And a big play there for the Raiders.
Kalunga, the ball carrier, on the sweep to the far sideline. Kiel done a great job of just kind of stretching that one out, and finally were able to cut that one down for a tackle for loss. They bring up 2nd and 12.
Clock's ticking away. 7:45 to go in the third quarter. Second and 12. Motion coming. Inside reverse. Has him, up to the 44-yard line.
Chilton going with a little misdirection kind of there, bringing Kalunga again in motion. Fake it to him and kind of sweep it back the other way.
A little counter coming the other way.
Yep, to Nanello.
3rd down and 9. We'll see if the Tigers open it up here. They had some success in the passing game also at times in the first half.
Found Wiegert on a big pass play over the middle early in the first half. See if they look to that again here as they're bringing up a big 3rd and 9.
Greshel back to throw. Looking. Under pressure from that weak side. Still on his feet. Has some room here. Weak side. Crosses midfield. 45. Up to the 40. Finds a blocker. 25. Knocked out of bounds. Nice hit around the 20-yard line. And a nice scramble. Big pickup there by Greshel. And Chilton is now inside the 20.
Coverage pretty good there from the Raiders in the back end. Just no pressure from the front. And Greshel is able to pick his way into deep into Kiel territory inside of the 20, where he is laid out by Schaefer on the sideline.
Did a great job feeling that pressure that the far side defensive end was coming at him. Felt it, got out of the pocket, and there was room to run. 6:40 to go, third quarter. Chilton still down 3 scores. Motion coming. Flag blown it dead here. And it's going to be a false start on the Tigers.
Got a pre-snap penalty for the Tigers is going to cost them 5. It's going to bring up 1st and 15. Shout out to your high school classmate, Ben Grease, for tuning in tonight. So we'll see what the Tigers do here as they're backed up 1st and 15.
Two wide receivers set here for the Tigers. And Chilton's going to use up a timeout here. And that could prove costly later.
Yeah, not only you have the pre-snap penalty costing you 5 here, kind of taking their time, getting ready to roll, and Chilton have to burn an early timeout here with 6:39 remaining in the third quarter.
And they come back to be 1st and 15. Do you want a classic cut like a flat top or a modern cut like an undercut? Or are you just looking for a new style altogether? If the answer is yes, stop in at Goodfellas Barbershop. Goodfellas is now a father-son business with the ability to accommodate more walk-ins for a great haircut with great service. Come to Goodfellas Barbershop, located at 630 Fremont Street. Interested in an appointment? Call 920-894-HAIR. That's 920-894-4247. Goodfellas Barbershop, cut the way you like it. So still sitting Again, first drive of the second half here for either team. Little pre-snap penalty there for Chilton. We're at 1st and 15.
Much slower, almost methodical pace to this drive from Chilton as they really haven't picked up big plays with the exception of the run by Groschel the previous play.
Motion coming. Greschel fakes the handoff. Looking, under pressure, steps up in the pocket, still scrambling and looking. Trying to get away, fires out of bounds, just throws it away there. But had a good 10 seconds to throw there. Did a good job just buying more time. Eventually just gets rid of it.
He's done a great job tonight of kind of evading, the oncoming rush from the Raiders' defensive front and kind of climbing through the pocket, escaping out, extending plays. This time was unable to find anything, but as you said, he had a good 10 seconds to go there.
6:25 to go here in the third quarter. A big drive here for Chilton to stay in this game. Back to their base formation. Motion coming. Handoff, dive right up the middle, stuffed.
Yeetus, the ball carrier.
Kleinhund's in there.
Andrew Kleinhund's the 6'2", 205-pound defensive lineman, shutting that one down early. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Tiger offense.
Third and 15. See if the Tigers go to the air here. Greschel running far side, looking, fires. Diving stop by the Raiders, knocked that pass down near the first down marker.
Again, Chilton electing to roll Groschel out to their sideline. Nothing doing downfield. And it's going to be 4th and 15 for the Tiger offense.
Again, got to go for it here.
Yeah, and again, that pre-snap penalty, costing you those 5 yards proves to be, big time here, making this a 4th and 15.
They had one earlier in the first half also. They were on the footsteps of scoring.
Cost them a touchdown.
It cost them a touchdown earlier. We talked about it before the game. Those mistakes will cost you. Just being consistent. 4th and 15. Fires. Weak side end zone. Complete touchdown Tigers.
Oh, my. 4th and 15. Greschel to Davis for the touchdown as two Kiel defenders collide.
Double covered in that corner. Just a perfect pass. Went up and got it. And Chilton stays in this game.
Yeah, two Kiel defenders there kind of converge at the wrong time, and it allowed Davis to climb the ladder and be able to pull that one down.
On a 4th and 15. Extra point attempt is good. And it's 35-21 now with 5:29 to go here in the third quarter.
Our Raider broadcasts are proudly supported by Craig Benversi, your Dairyland seed dealer. Now with Elfro Rex, Alfalfa, and Lacrosse seed. KB Seeds is your local Dairyland seed dealer with corn, beans, silage, and DLF seed dealer of the top-of-the-line alfalfa. Call Craig Benversi for all your Dairyland needs at 920-207-0830 and contact him for your corn, soybeans, alfalfa, silage, and your grass needs. So to reset the stage here as Chilton converts on a 4th and 15 and scores a touchdown to bring it within 14. As Kiel is going to take their first possession of the second half with 5:29 remaining.
Quick score update. New Holstein 17, Brilliant 7. Balders and KLC are tied at 21. Still no update on Roncalli. Kick is away. Just dead bounce there around the 25. And group of Tigers going to bring down the returner right around the 37-yard line. And Kiel's going to take over their first possession in the second half.
Baldwin, the return man there for the Raiders, cut down by the host of Tigers.
Again, if you're just joining us, it's been a steady dose of Mason Schaefer here in this game for the Raiders. 5 touchdowns in the first half, over 200 yards rushing. And he's knocking on the doors of some records here. But a good long drive there by the Tigers and a good start to that half for them. Fakes the handoff to Schaefer. It's Kienbaum up the middle, takes it himself, has the first down crossing midfield. Couple extra there. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Kienbaum again, wait until the absolute last second to pull it away from Schaefer, and this time gashes Noholstein up the middle for about 15. It's the benefit of Schaefer's big-time first half. It allows, as you said in the first half, it allows Kienbaum to really benefit from that also.
Had to be the focal point of Chilton's halftime is, what can we do to slow this rushing attack down? Kiel really hasn't had to go to the air much. They had a good big play with Holtz early, but they really haven't had to throw it. Handoff Schaefer up the middle to the 45-yard line. Gain of 3. Bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Schaefer picking up a modest 3 there, not much. We got Tiger slow to get back to his feet.
2nd and 7.
Just kind of grabbing at his calf there, not sure if potentially the onset of some cramps here. As we alluded at the start of the broadcast, it is a warm one for early October.
It feels like, one of the first games of the year, those August days is what it feels like. This is not typical football weather.
No.
2 wide receivers far side. 2nd down and 7 for the Raiders. Kienbaum fakes the handoff, takes it himself, breaks across the 40-yard line, spins away from one tackler inside the 35, and a 1st down for the Raiders.
Kienbaum doing a good job again on the keeper, just picks his way off the left side of that Raider offensive line and finds another Raider 1st down. Clock continues to wind here, approaching 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Good crowd here for homecoming.
Chilton traveling pretty well on that far sideline also.
Good student section over there.
Student section for Chilton and a pink out.
And right along with the players. Again, not sure if it is, the breast cancer thing connected to that, but handoff coming near side. Gain of 2 there for Schaefer. It does feel like the Tigers have corralled him a little bit more.
They've done a much better job of not letting him get the edge and kind of forcing him back into the middle, and it's been tough sledding for Schaefer here since his big eruption for that 93-yarder.
But Kiel's done a good job of avoiding negative plays.
Correct. The offensive line has done a really good job of getting that first initial push and getting, if it's Kienbaum or if it's Schaefer, 3, 4, 5 yards upfield before they're even touched.
And just avoiding penalties also. Like they haven't had, first and longer than 10. It's been good. Fakes a handoff. Kienbaum taking himself. Hit around the 30-yard line. 2nd effort again. Catapults him close to that 1st down. Farm marker looks to be about a yard short.
Kienbaum kind of looking like a pinball out there, bouncing off, and that second effort brings it to a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Clock continues to wind, officially under 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
And what's been a very quick 3rd quarter compared to that first half, which is a marathon of scoring, and now Chilton with a long drive, and this is Kiel's first drive of the 2nd half, and we're under 1:30 here already. Sweep coming, Schaefer near side. Has a 1st down and a little bit extra inside the 20. And another Raider 1st down.
Well, you just talked about it a handful of seconds ago here, Marcus. Chilton doing a better job of corralling Schaefer. So kudos to Coach Eswine and the coaching staff. They're moving Schaefer to the edge and bringing him on that sweep. And he's able to pick up a couple there to extend this drive.
Yeah, getting creative with them. Again, they have not had to open up the passing game at all. And really with a 2-score lead, there's really no need to.
Correct. Especially with, you're inside the red zone here looking to really extend this one.
Schaefer's split out to that far side here again, too. Here he comes on the motion. This time they fake it to Schaefer. Kienbaum takes it himself inside the 10-yard line. He's going to gain 7. Bring up a 2nd down and 3.
Showing a little wrinkle there that time again, bringing Schaefer in motion from the far side. This time Kienbaum just kind of keeps it and pushes his way there for 8 yards up the middle.
.22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They will not have to run a play. And with that, we're going to send you to break. Your score, Kiel 35, Chilton 21, heading to the fourth.
On Point Financial Group, we offer a straightforward, holistic approach to building financial strategies focused on you, your schedule, your circumstance, and your objectives. Whether you are preparing for a milestone life event like retirement, sale of a business, or simply looking for financial protection for the future, On Point Financial Group promises to offer you a new level of attention, insight, and guidance.
Stop in at Mike's Kiel Lounge, the coolest bar in town with a bird's eye view of the river. Open every day at noon except Tuesdays at 1:30. Stop in for some great food and drinks and check out our daily specials. On Monday, enjoy half-price appetizers. On Tuesday, cheeseburgers and fries. Wednesday, indulge on chili cheese fries. On Thursdays, brat patties and poppers. And on Fridays, enjoy mini tacos and chicken wings. Right next to the post office in Kiel, visit Mike's Kiel Lounge.
Welcome back. Getting ready for the start of this fourth quarter. This wonderful October 3rd. 80 degrees.
Oh, can't beat it. Saw mid to late next week, I saw lows in the upper 30s. Fall is coming.
2nd and 2 for Kiel.
Start the fourth. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Ball's at the 9-yard line. So Kiel couldn't get a first down yet. Kienbaum by himself. Schaefer coming in motion. Handoff Schaefer trying to find an edge. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe even a loss of a yard.
Looks like he lost the yard. Wampel on the tackle for the Tigers.
As we mentioned, those have been few and far between today. Kiel's done a good job of getting positives on every play. A little loss there. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
So we'll see what Coach Eswine and the coaching staff have drawn up here.
35-21, 2-score game yet. Kiel yet to throw the ball on this possession. 3rd and 3, Schaefer in motion. Fakes the handoff. Kienbaum fires, touchdown! Has his man wide open in the end zone.
Baldwin, the touchdown reception for the Raiders on 3rd and 3. As again, Kiel brings Schaefer in motion on the sweep. Show the play action, roll Kienbaum out, and Baldwin wide open, break into the middle of the back of the end zone. Just those little wrinkles in the Raider offense when Schaefer's got all the attention as he should on him, and it opens up other guys.
Gardner knocks it through. He's 6 for 6 on PATs tonight. It's 42-21.
The key to achieving your long-term financial objectives is preparation. Putting your strategy into action starts with a simple phone call to your local New York Life agent, Todd Oleg. You can find Todd on the 300 block of Fremont Street in Kiel. He looks forward to seeing you, and go Raiders.
One of the bigger student sections we've seen from Kiel. Good turnout for them tonight.
Homecoming, love to see it. Great to see Miles Detroit down there with the loud megaphone leading the charge. Taking the night off, deservedly so.
Again, just want to shout out to Miles for kind of taking this over and really running with it. He's been much improved as he's gone on too. He really is an asset, and he does a great job calling these games.
Very good. Got us up and off the ground today. Sent us a couple of videos, doing his homework, helping us get going. And shout out to Brandon Muehlbauer too, also
Brandon's
coming
doing a
back
good
and
job,
helping
too.
out. He does a really good job also, and they're very enjoyable to listen to on Friday nights.
Miles has been doing some volleyball also. Squib kick still on the ground. And Chilton jumps on it around the 29-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
So one
Chilton,
way.
first possession took 7 minutes off the clock. Going to have to, have a little more urgency this time.
Yep. So we'll see what they elect to do here. I'm assuming they're going to go back to the air, and we'll see how Kiel's defense adjusts to that.
3-score game yet. And again, Chilton, their offense has played really well today.
Yeah, they've done really good. They just have ran into a buzzsaw named Mason Schaefer.
11:08 to go here in the game. See how aggressive the Tigers get right off the bat here. Motion. It's going to be a pitch out going far side. Holt sets the edge. And brought down at about the 39-yard line, close to a first down.
Enzer, the ball carrier for the Tigers, on the motion into a pitch to him to get him on the boundary, and he picks up a Tiger first down.
I think that was his first carry of the night. Am I right there?
I do believe you are correct. I don't recall calling his name tonight. And we have got an injured Raider on the far sideline at about the 42. And it looks like he may be cramping. And that is the case as Coach Eswine sprinted over, and trainer Ashley doing a great job following up to help out.
Yeah, we should say we did see a little lightning in the area.
It's been going for, I'd say, a good 5-10 minutes off to the northwest of us here.
And we see
becoming more frequent.
Mr. Walsh talking to the official, and they're pointing in that direction. I really hope they're not talking about what I think they're talking about.
And
there he is on the radio.
And
if we all agree to just ignore the lightning, I think we can just keep going, right?
The lightning will just go away if we all agree to ignore it. I did check a radar, and there's not much. It's all to the north of us. It's two little small spots, but it's up just south of like the De Pere area.
Looks like we're good. Haven't seen it in a while, so.
Correct.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Let's keep rolling here.
The officials agree, and they're going to pull out the old Wayne's World and game on.
First and 10, 10:46 to go, fourth quarter. Fakes a handoff, fires near side, has his man, had to dive back for that ball. Became a 4.
Munson, the receiver there, picking up 4, as you said, Marcus. He had to come back to it, kind of short-armed it a little bit.
Second and 7. And again, Chilton's going to have to get going here. If they want to fight back in this, they're going to have to score quick. Motion going. Fakes the pitch. Greshel takes it himself near side. Going to cross midfield. Turning up. Gets in a couple extra. Shy of the 40.
Greshel,
it is enough for a first down.
It is. Greshel fakes the pitch to the near side and is escorted out of bounds by Maverick Socek of the Raiders.
We're under 10 minutes to go here in the game. Kiel doubling up Chilton right now, 42-21. An offensive explosion here today. Motion again. Fakes the dive up the middle. Greshel takes it himself. Still on his feet. Shook off a tackler. Still up. And Greshel, against all odds, running it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow. He was stopped a multitude of times on that drive, but kept the feet moving, is able to break several tackles as he scampers for a Tiger touchdown.
And just like that, Chilton's right back in it.
Yeah, they're still clawing around.
Spun out of multiple tackles there.
He was dead to rights at about the 25, then again at the 20, and was able to spin away.
And the extra point is good again. So it's 42-28, 9:43 to go. Fourth quarter. And Kiel's going to take over again. Chilton needs a stop. Kiel has not had to punt yet.
They have not, and
neither team has punted.
We have not. Yes.
Did we?
I think we saw one.
You're right. We saw one,
Yep.
right?
Chilton
Early?
punted one, yes.
Yep. You're right.
And, so we'll see what Kiel does here to answer and how much time they can take off the clock here. 9:43 remaining in the ballgame. As we've talked about here, the first half, the story of the ballgame really is Mason Schaefer in the first half with 5 touchdowns and over 200 yards rushing. And so far through the third quarter, Chilton's done a really good job of kind of containing him, and it's been Brady Kingbaum's quarter thus far.
I'm being told they are watching this Lightning. Keeping an eye on it. 9:43 to go. Kickoff is away. Line drive coming to that near side. Skipping away. Still loose. And picked up at the 5-yard line. Trying to sneak his way up to the 15. And a good kick there.
Very good kick there from Chilton. Again, going to their squib kick, and ball kind of bounced. Looked like it was heading out of bounds and kind of tucked itself back inside the numbers, where the Raiders had to pick it up kind of down at about the 4.
So we're at 9:35 to go. Ball's marked at the 16-yard line. Some discussion by the officials there. And 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Kingbaum in the shotgun. Schaefer next to him, 2 wide receivers. Takes a snap, handoff Schaefer. Patiently waiting. Up to the 25-yard line, cuts it back inside, gets a couple extra, and he's near that first down marker.
Schaefer's best carry of the second half. And he's corralled down. It's going to be a Raider first down.
And Schaefer came off the field after that play.
Yeah, he kind of got tackled high up around the shoulder pads. So we'll see how the junior tailback is doing. And in his place, I believe Kyle Koenig checks in his spell.
And fake to Koenig. Kingbaum takes it himself up the middle, gain of 5.
Again, Kingbaum picking his way, being patient there, kind of showing where he's got to go. We got an injured Tiger down on the field.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
I believe it is Braden Wampel down at the 30 for the Tigers.
The trainer's coming on out, check on him. .8:36 to go, 42-28, Kiel leads. And again, Chilton just has not been able to stop this Kiel offense tonight.
Yeah, it has been almost anything for the taking for this Raiders offense so far tonight. They've done it in a multitude of ways. Kingbaum with a passing touchdown. Mason Schaefer again with 5 rushing touchdowns.
If you're Kiel, do you dare pass on this possession?
No need.
With you.
Keep that clock churning and just let her roll.
Some score updates. New Holstein 17, Brilliant 14, 3:35 to go in that game. Valders 28, KLC 21, 6 minutes to go there. And no updates on the Roncalli score.
Must be playing secretly according to our text coming in. It's like the old Dream Team scrimmage in Barcelona. Greatest game nobody ever saw. So as the injured Tiger is helped to their sideline, we will get this thing back underway. 8:36 remaining in the ballgame. Second and 4 for the Raider offense. Schaefer still not in the ballgame as Koenig is still in at tailback.
Injuries in at wide receiver on this near side also. Plays being blown dead. Sure what that was.
Not sure either. Whitecaps stop the play.
We are ready to go here. Handoff right up the middle. Still on his feet. Is that Koenig?
I do believe so.
Up to midfield. A powerful run on his first carry of the day. Schaefer coming back in.
Kyle Koenig picks up a big-time first down for the Raiders. 5'6", 135-pound senior tailback as Schaefer checks back into the ballgame.
So we approach the 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Big first down there for Kiel.
Absolutely. Gets you a fresh set of downs, allows you to chew a minute or two off the clock here, and most importantly, keep the ball away from the Chilton offense.
Handoff Schaefer up the middle. Falling forward for a gain of 8.
Schaefer again, another tough run up the middle. Picks up 8 for the Raiders. Bringing up 2nd and 2. Yedison on the stop for the Tigers.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if soon we see, Chilton bring one of their safeties down and just start loading up that box.
You're at that point where you have to.
Gotta take the gamble.
Right, and I'm surprised they haven't at this point and said, hey, we're gonna leave you a single high safety. And
as Chilton has somebody running off. Looks like a helmet issue.
Correct.
2nd down and 2.
Nathan Miller checking out for the Tigers.
So if you look at, Chilton's defense, they have 2 safeties back, an extra linebacker is back there. So, 3 guys that are beyond 8 yards of the line of scrimmage. Low snap, fakes the handoff. Kienbaum taking it himself. And he's going to get about a yard. Looks to be just shy of the first down.
Yep, going to be just shy on the keeper there, bringing up a big-time 3rd down here.
And again, if you're Kiel, you figure 2 downs to get this yard.
Yep.
And again, you just take your time. Let that clock tick away. 6:15 to go. 3rd down and 1. Kienbaum takes a snap, handoff up the middle. It's Schaefer has the first down and a couple extra. Inside to the 37-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Raiders.
Schaefer doing a good job kind of bobbing and weaving his way through there as he's going to get another quick break here as Koenig checks back in for the Raider offense. Again, another big-time 1st down. It's going to chew another minute and a half to 2 off the clock here.
Yeah, Koenig had an explosive run with the one carry he did get earlier.
Correct. Did a great job of just getting through the middle.
2 wide receivers far side. 1st and 10. Top clock is ticking away. Handoff Koenig, near side. Nice chunk gain there again. Hard run by Koenig, gets 5. We're halfway to that first down, 2nd and 5.
Again, Koenig picks up another tough 5 yards. And again, shout out to that Kiel offensive line, really kind of paving the road there for him to pick up those much needed 5.
2nd and 5.
Kiel's starting to kind of be smart here, watching the back judge here, waiting to snap until his hand's up in the air. At least on the last play. See if they follow suit and do it again.
Koenig still in the game. Schaefer is out. Base formation here for Kiel. 2 wide receivers, both sides. Handoff Koenig. Good run right up the middle. Nobody touches him till he's right near that first down marker. And did that ball come out?
No, the near side line official is going to call him down.
The lead official threw his bag for a fumble. And just going to ignore that he threw that.
Yep.
No discussion, and Kiel's going to keep it.
Yes, Wiegert and Koenig kind of went to the ground simultaneously, and Wiegert ripped it from Koenig, but near side official on the line blew it dead. So Raiders will retain it, and it'll bring up a first down with 3:45 remaining in the ballgame.
Here's Schaefer. Nothing there. Really no room to run. No gain on the play.
Not at all. Schaefer trying to pick his way towards the near side towards us. Not much there, if anything at all.
And again, Chilton's done a really good job corralling him here in the second half.
Yep,
but
their adjustments have been much, much better.
2nd and 10. We're approaching the 3-minute mark. Chilton just 2 timeouts, had to burn one earlier in this half. We're approaching must-stop territory for Chilton.
Correct.
Eambaum taking his time, waiting for the official to count, fakes a handoff, takes it himself, finds some room up the middle. Corralled around the 21-yard line. Gain of 7. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Kingbaum again on another keeper. Again, weaving his way through. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Raider offense.
.225 to go here in the game. 42-28 Kiel. It's been a quiet second half compared to that first half we had.
Yeah, fireworks galore. Everyone in town probably thought it was the 4th of July or something here in October.
Kienbaum hands it off. Schaefer up the middle. He's close to a first down, driven backwards. We'll see where the mark is. And this is a big-time mark.
And they're
moving it forward. That's going to be a first down.
That's another big one here as the clock's officially under 2 minutes and rolling.
.145 to go. Chilton not using any timeouts yet.
Clock continues to roll here. Minute 20 remaining in the ball game.
And Kiel's just going to kneel it.
Yeah.
And
Chilton looks pretty content with just letting it go.
No timeouts being taken. Clock's going to just keep ticking away. Remember, it's only a 2-possession game. So it looks like this is how this game's going to end.
Yeah. Chilton again just content letting it go.
And Keembaum waiting. He'll take a knee, and that should be it.
Yes, it should be.
The clock's just going to tick away here. Chilton's content with letting it end on that. And some discussion here with the officials. And indeed confirmed that's going to be it. Your final, Kiel 42, Chilton 28. We're going to send you to one last break. We'll come back for a post-game. You're listening to Kiel Raider Radio.
At Parker John's, we do barbecue the right way, from tender pulled pork to slow smoked brisket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not in the mood for barbecue? Our Stonefire pizzas are baked to perfection. Looking to wet your whistle? We've got great craft beers, signature cocktails, and loaded Bloody Marys. Parker John's is a family-friendly place to have a smoking good time. So whether you're